Good evening and welcome back to no, they're not beavers, so this must be Factory Town. Yay! Might have got that wrong in the last episode and said Timberborn instead. Oops. We're going to carry on. We need to change and adjust a few things and do things. So we want to get belts. So we want to get cloth conveyor belts going because they are awesome and we need them. You are full on wool, so we want this here. So we need to sort that out here. However, these guys are broken. So he has 4 tasks, and his tasks are to pick up, drop off, so on and so forth. So we want to adjust this ever so slightly. So I want him to pick up from here and drop off in there. However, he picks up 4. This uses 2 to make 1, which means this is going to eventually just go wrong. He's not going to be able to output all the goods to do what he's doing here. So what I want to do then is I want to add a new drop off to here. So I'm going to say, would you drop off planks like that? And look at that. Because none of them are hold, he will try and pick up wheels from here. That's the first thing. Then he will drop off wheels. Then he will pick up planks from there and drop off the planks into there. But if you can't drop off the planks, he will then drop off the planks at the general store. So if you watch him, he's got wheels now. Let's click on him again. Hold on, highlight him. Boom. He's going to pick up planks, drop off planks. That's fine. Pick up wood. That's fine. That's working. There you go. Boom. He picked up all that. This is all working absolutely fine and beautiful and wonderful. And there we go. But if you can't drop off the planks, then you see he will take his planks, of which he dropped off 2, and he's got 2 left, and then he will drop them in there. I've just clicked over there, which means that's all going to break and go wrong now. So we need to redo this. So oops. Pick up, drop off, and then pick up planks, drop off planks, or drop off planks. There we go. Boom. And then right click to cancel that, not left click. That was a mistake. Okay, there you go. Same thing. Same recipes in there now. So if this fails, if you can't drop off his planks here, he will take them to there to drop off instead, which is awesome. That's going to work really well for us. I could do that with this instead. We could say, hey, could you actually pick up planks from this one? Because this guy's the one that's dropping the planks backwards and forwards. But to be honest, I kind of want to get rid of this guy. So, dude in the purple shirt with long hair, or lady, or whoever, you're fired. Goodbye. But on, there you go. They were picking up planks and fluid pipes to go into here, remember? So what we're going to do instead is we want to use this system to make ourselves some cloth conveyor belts, because we need cloth conveyor belts. So how do we make those? Well, you're making cloth here. That makes that. Cloth conveyor belts require a research unlock. So let's you can rotate buildings if you push R when you have them hold. If you don't set them push R, you get the stuff instead. So oops. So we need to make a wooden conveyor belt and then upgrade that to a cloth conveyor belt. Surprising it's asked for cloth and not wood conveyor belts, but yeah. So make a wooden conveyor belt, put on the recipe there. There you go. Conveyor belts are critical tools for automating your town. Place them on a building's front tile, and the resources will automatically be outputted on them and carried away. That's an old tooltip. I don't think that's correct anymore. That's not correct anymore. That's an old tooltip. Okay, I'm also going to unlock wooden rails because we have to get wooden rails. So let's unlock wooden rails. There you go. Rails and minecarts can be used to quickly transport lots of goods. Place rails and rail stops next to buildings and automatically deposit or withdraw goods from the building. Set item filter on the minecart to restrict the type of goods. So yeah, you can have minecarts deliver things. Minecarts go on their own. They drive around their own. They don't need a train behind them. If you put a train in front of them, they go faster. So yeah. So we want to do that. This is all the thing we want to do. We want to do this. So we need you making cloth. So I'm going to move you to be here, and we're going to do our first overhead chute. So if I put in a wooden pillar and then a arch on top of that, that is big enough for people and wagons things to get underneath. Also importantly, it's big enough to allow the path to not be blocked, which means the extension of the town centre, the Rangers town centre, is not blocked. You see it's already involved there. If you were to, let's say, if I delete that and I did that, and then this no longer influenced because it's too big. It's blocked. It's actually put the road on top of the thing, so like that. So it's now blocked. So you have to go 2 tiles one, and then an archway, boom, and then put a path underneath. Boom. There we go. Something I did mention with paths as well. If you try and get a path and go around, it would automatically try and build a slope to go up or down to locations. So you can just set a path here, build a path and do that, and it will try and automatically build a slope and things. So it all does it for you. It's all fantastic. So, but we're going to do this, and then we're going to get a chute, and I'm going to put a chute like that. I'm not going to put a straight chute there, and then we need to grab a grabber. So let's go to logistics blocks. I'm going to grab a. I'm going to put this on my action bar because I don't use half these things down here most of the time. Let's put that down there. I definitely use those two on the end. Can I delete? Yeah, I can right click and delete these. Ramps are useful as well, but generally you drag to do things, so that's there. Wooden conveyor belts will be replaced with cloth conveyor belts quickly. And workers, I want to leave it down here for a minute, but we're not really going to have workers for long, so just going to grab a. You just right click on these things down here to do it, so boom, it doesn't know what to do. It's going to grab cloth, or wool I should say, boom, and it's going to go, no, wool cannot be sent on a chute. I forgot about that. Fertilizer can, bags of fertilizer can, but wool can't for some bizarre reason, so okay. We'll leave that in place though, because we're going to need that later. So let's get a worker for the minute, and let's go, hey you, who we may have just sacked earlier on, would you pick up this and drop it in there? I can't put it there, because we picked the wrong recipe. I have picked cloth that uses cotton, not cloth that uses wool. Let's change to that recipe. You can tick more ones. If you click the button, it selects that recipe. If you tick them, it will select multiple recipes. So, yeah. Okay, so that's that there. We need cloth conveyor belts unlocked as well. We can't unlock that because that's hidden behind intermediate logistics. So we'll unlock that one. We have new blocks, the blocker, the filter, a priority sorter. Priorities items coming straight through the block instead of the side. So that's useful if you have a belt merging and you want to make sure the belt that runs in a straight line gets priority over the rest. That's basically an input priority. And then we have a merger which merges from 3 into 1, and you can set the ratios of that. So it will grab 2 from the left, 1 from the right, and so on and so forth. So okay, boom. Yep, merges blockers into that. We've done these already. We've done this. Yeah. And then we want to go and do the cloth conveyor belt. We're done. There we go. Awesome. Coin boosters, back building, tailor kitchen, we'll get to those in a minute. But coin boosters are an add-on to buildings here. Also, we have a speciality ability. Do you remember before I mentioned that if we was to set a speciality, our buildings would get bonuses? So processing, I think, is affected by this one here, is it not? Let's see here. So this is recipe. Doesn't actually tell me. Our specialty is farming for wool. Wooden wheels is processing. So you're doing wooden wheels? No, you're doing wooden wheels, aren't you? Yeah, processing. So yeah. So wooden wheels. It says there in the list. There, it's got town speciality. It says produced in the workshop, town speciality, forestry, and processing. So notice this takes 5, and we have 1.2 a second. If we specialize into processing, and then we click on this again here, we should be getting a bonus from the town speciality. There you go. So if we let's mouse over this one here, because of our town level, we have a 30% production chance, which means 3 times out of 10, we will gain twice the amount of goods. So instead of making 1 wheel, it will make 2, 3 times out of 10, for the same resources input. So it's worth doing, but you've got to be careful as to what things. See, this has a star next to it, but if we go to this one doesn't have a star because it's not a processing. This is not processing. This is not processing. This is processing, so we get bonus flour now. Randomly, yep, 2 times output, 3 times, yep, so that's cool. Obviously, this will be farming. And this one is also processing, so animal feed will get a bonus as well. So we're getting a few free items just by setting the town centre's speciality. Which is here, processing. Yeah, so, and to do that, it requires, says down the bottom there, requirements. It requires 2 lumber mills, 2 food masons, 2 food mills, and a stone mason. Cool. Okay, so you're doing this. You have made cloth. Excellent. Okay, we need another. one of you. Let's put you here. Doesn't really matter. And you, there you go. So these are the ones that are getting the bonuses because of the processing. So you will be making. Well, we can't do cloth conveyor belts yet because we need to do wooden conveyor belts. So I'm going to say you be cloth conveyor belts. Okay. And then we'll copy you and we'll put another one here. And then you make wooden conveyor belts. That's rails. There. Boom. So we have wooden conveyor belts being made here, 1 every 4 seconds. We have 1 every 4 seconds of cloth being made here, and you require 1 and 1 every 4 seconds. So this works beautifully well. We could put this all into a single building, and it would share the workload between all of them, but the ratios will still be fine or perfect there. I'm going to separate stuff out as much as I can because it just makes more sense in my head. Right now, we do actually need people in these workshops doing things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually move these all back by 1 and run a path in front of them. Because we need to make sure they're getting the bonuses from the town. And then we're going to grab a barn and put that in front of you. You are going to filter to having cloth conveyor belts. We need a lot of them, so I'm just going to filter the whole barn to cloth conveyor belts. There we go. Okay. Now, what can we do here to our situation out here? So if I move you to here like that, and I'm going to change up this one. No, actually, we're going to leave that as it is. That's fine. That's fine. What I am going to do is I'm going to change up this here. So let's get rid of this road here. Let's run another like that, and this will go. Well, it would go straight on if I'd actually plugged it in properly. So go back here. Boom. There you go. So now this will go left, right, and straight on. Oh, awesome. Now I need to build up from this. So if I do that does work. It's a very strange thing. But you can put paths on top of wooden pillars. Paths do not block objects from traveling. That does work. It looks a little funky, but it does work, and it's still allowing the influence to spread out to here, which is awesome. So that's fine. So now you're getting logs. Awesome. You just need planks. Now planks are in here. So let's get a worker. Let's get 2 workers. And so hey, would you take planks and deliver them there, and would you take planks and deliver them to there? Awesome. And then you're waiting for planks because you're because this is not supplying, this is not getting enough going on here. So and then I'm going to grab a worker, put 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there for a moment, and then you want to grab cloth and dump it in there. You want to grab wooden conveyor belts and put them in there, and then you want to grab cloth conveyor belts and put them in there, and then all of you are going to get replaced as soon as the cloth conveyor belts become a thing. So I'm going to increase double the workers in here like this. I'm also going to run a little road out to there because I know it's connected, but it doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right. So we're going to up that there. We're going to see. We probably need to up this like this. Let's up this all the way. Let's go to maximum power. Begin to fill slowly. That's awesome. You are beginning to fill slowly as well. That's awesome. Okay, you have some cloth conveyor belts. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so we can then replace all of these workers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 workers with cloth conveyor belts, which saves our worker pool. It's not terrible. We're not struggling about the worker pool yet. It's also faster because they don't have to wait, for things to go on. So goodbye, 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 and goodbye. Okay, boom, boom, boom. So we're going to do the same here. So I'm going to put. We don't need anything in between those. I will put 1 up there, 1 up there, 1 up there. Put these on top. We could do the same trick we did previously with this, but we'll leave it like it is for the moment. Paths, I want to grab the cloth conveyor belt. That's going to absolutely end up down here because cloth conveyor belts are awesome. And then we're going to go like this. Now you'll notice this automatically adds a grabber where the chute didn't. And that's because conveyor belts are only one way, whereas chutes are two way. You can technically have things run backwards down a chute as well as forwards. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to do then we're going to do that. 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 And then we're going to do that. Okay. So this one needs to be filtered to be wool. We need to grab wool from here. The cloth will grab it, put it there. This will grab the cloth from there, put it to here. This will grab the conveyor belt from here. These are auto set up because they know there's only one output in the output slots. One item. This has apparently got more than one. That's because a barn, well, this does have more than one inside it anyway, but barns could contain anything at all. So they always tend to filter to be, I don't know what you want to grab here. So planks, please. Oh no, that's wrong. Remove logic block. If you have a logic block selected and you click another one, it sets a link between the two. It doesn't matter most of the time. Doesn't affect you at all. But yeah, just bear in mind it does that, so you don't really want to do that. You can check that in the outbound and inbound connections. So yeah. So okay, there we go. There's our wood. You see being pulled out, put onto the conveyor belts. This is it. The grabbers themselves are sort of in the way of things for a lot of time. So yeah, there's our cloth. There's our wool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You don't have enough planks to do anything at all because you just don't. We were asking you to make too much. We're asking you to do too much. That's the problem. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to shut down this wheel thing. Goodbye. And we'll probably delete you as well. Goodbye. So you're just going to make those, and you're going to make fluid pipes as well. Fluid pipes I'm going to here as well. We could add a second. You don't want to put two filters on the same. You can put multiple filters onto the same grabber if you wanted to, but then if it outputted a fluid pipe and there's no space for fluid pipe, it will get stuck and stop working. So one conveyor belt per item is the best way of doing things, unless you know full well it's too slow to cause major problems. So let's turn this back down again now. Let's go down to 5. Let's see if that's gonna should be okay. Right. Okay, and this is all doing its thing now. So you are producing 1 every 3 seconds. You want 2 every 4 seconds. So you aren't technically keeping up. But then again, you are because we've got extra workers in here. So this is definitely faster. So yeah, and then we're getting cloth conveyor belts, which is awesome because we need cloth conveyor belts are awesome. We also need wooden rails. I'm going to be honest, wooden rails aren't all that great. Normally I don't bother with wooden rails till you get to the iron rails later. Mainly because they're slow. That's the biggest gripe I have with the wooden rails. They're slow. So yeah. What I might do is I might go to your recipe and I might just add wooden rails in here. Oh, you need stone as well, don't you? Yeah. Stone over here. There's no stone over here for us to just harvest a little bit more of. Wagons can't mine stone. Only workers and the what's it called? Mining drill, I think it is. Can also that. Also, look what we're doing to our forest. Look, oh god, the forest is dropping dramatically. Oh no. Fortunately, we can copy trees and I can plant more trees. They cost 50 gold each. So let's plant trees here like this. Just around 1/2 of it. We'll get 1/2 of it done like that. So you can now harvest all those trees in that area over there, which is fine, dandy, wonderful. But you are going to run out. You're going to chop down this tree here. If it has 20 blocks in it, then once you chop down that tree there, you're going to run out of tree to chop down. So we might run out of wood. Maybe ambulance timber ball. Maybe we are. Who knows? Who knows? You, my friend, you can go away. Thank you, but we don't need you anymore. Yeah. So every time this creates cloth, it pushes cloth into here. Sorry, wool, and then this turns wool into cloth, and then this joins to that, and then yeah, this is a. Whatever it's for. Oh, you're getting bonuses. That's why. You're getting bonuses. You are not getting bonuses. So you're industry. So that's why the cloth is overrun, because it's getting production bonuses from this. So we also got somebody here trying to drop off a stone brick, but we can't do that for the minute. So okay. So there we have our first production chain. And the chain starts right back here with the farm and with the forester. So it goes farm to food mill to pasture, pasture to workshop, workshop to workshop, workshop to barn. Wheat becomes food, animal food. Animal food gets used to make wool. Wool becomes cloth. Cloth gets merged with wooden conveyor belts, which comes from the forestry side of it down to there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 stage. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4 stage on that side. So cool. Cool. Okay. We do need to start getting into some more dramatic things, but I want to get loads of cloth conveyor belts because we do need many of them. Like lots upon lots of them. Real lots upon lots of them. There we go. See, our trees run out, so we're going to run out of wood now. So we need to do this. You can get multiple. Foresters. I forgot the words I was talking. Multiple things. Interestingly, that's not telling me how many trees it's attached to. It doesn't tell me how many trees it's attached to. Interesting. So let's put him there. Let's get a chute and run a chute into there. Oh. No, and then we'll put 5 workers in you as well. So we have 2 people feeding that one little crate in the centre. Hopefully between them it'd be enough. Okay. So I think that's a good dropping off point. It's a bit of a quicker episode, this one. But rather than getting to someone else and start someone else going there, I'd rather leave the game running for a bit and fill up on cloth conveyor belts. I might even upgrade this here. So for planks and money, we can upgrade the barn. So if we go 50 at the moment, so that's 200. Boom, we go to 100, so that's 400. We can click it again, boop, and we go to 150 each, so that's 600. And then we can click it again and get 200 each, and then click it again and get 250 each. So yeah, cool. Trying to think where I want to do rails as well. I need to bring stone up to somebody. We could just get somebody harvesting stone and bring the stone up. I think we'll do that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the wooden rail one here. And then we're going to grab another worker. We're just going to get a worker to pick up stone from the base and put it in there. And then I'm going to get you to pick up wooden rails and drop them back in the base. And I'm going to analyze and watch this until they produce 25 and then be done with it, because I don't really want wooden rails. I don't need it. There is a recipe later to upgrade wooden rails into metal rails. Like, I believe there's a recipe like this one. This upgrades wooden conveyor belts into cloth conveyor belts, but I'm pretty sure there is another one which uses wheels to do it. So we didn't have to do the conveyor belt one. We could use this workshop that was doing wheels instead. It is 2 extra planks, so that is 2 planks and 2 logs. This is just 2 planks and 2 planks, and then if it's 2 planks per wheel and you need 2 wheels, then that is twice the amount of planks required, but logs become planks anyway. So I think the recipe is exactly the same amount of materials. It's just this one is a different line, and you can use wood conveyor belts, just the slow version of the cloth conveyor belts. So that's completely viable there. Also, this one's a little bit slower than this one, so. Okay, so we'll make 25 of those, and we will come back next episode, and we will upgrade our tech tree to the next level. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I do hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.